Hello again, and welcome to this next video where we will go through the examples of the DateTime object, properties, reference and examples. If you've been viewing the web page, if it's currently live, obviously this is recorded during the production stage of the website, but if it is live and you've come across the website already, then firstly thank you for looking. And secondly, we'll quickly run through the properties of the date and time so you can get an understanding of what's going on rather than just a bunch of buttons and words on the screen. If you are viewing this, obviously it's recorded in the build process of the website, so this page there is no format to it, it's literally just out of the box, so it will look a bit nicer in the future, shall we say. However, for an out of the box example, it doesn't look that bad. So anyway, let's get cracking. So in the date and time example setup video, we got down to initializing our own date and time object, which we called my date and time. So the whole idea was if you had a label, your results label on your screen, and you initialize that under a single button, you can then copy what you see on the buttons here exactly as it is underneath your date and time declaration here, and click your button and the results will be instant, so you don't have to think about it too much. You can literally just whack it in your old IDE and away you go. So I would encourage you to make something like this of your own, so you get used to typing it and it's the muscle memory that you know roughly what's going on, rather than just scan over it and forget about it tomorrow. So let's begin. All our results will appear here, as it says, results will appear here. All we've got to do is click on the button, and as you can see I've kindly put what it will return in its format. So the ledger, I suppose you'd call it, is day is the 2 digits of the day, so if it was the 1st it'd be 0 and 1, if it's the 21st it'd be 21. The month, again, 0 and 1 of the January, 1, 2 would be December, and the year represented as 4 numbers, so 2016 is 2016. And then hours, so 2 digits for the hours, 2 digits for the minutes, and 2 digits for the seconds. Is there any more that we need to point out? No, that's it, we should be good to go. So we'll start with the first property, which is just DateTime.Now. Which is what we defined up here. So literally in this one, all we're going to do is take what's in here and display it here. Okay, so click on the button. You'll see that we have 22nd of the 10th, 2016, 21, 31, 25. So 22nd of October 2016 at 9, 31, 25 seconds. So it corresponds to what we have here. The second one is day of the week. Returns the day of the week, example Monday, so it gives you the word for the day of the week, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So currently it's Saturday, and we get the result Saturday. Moving on, we get the day of the year. Number of days from the 1st of January in the current year, so we're currently in 2016, so this will tell us how many days into the year we are. 296 days into the year. The next one will return us the current hour when we click the button, so we know it's 9 o'clock, 9:30, so this will should return 21. Okay, and then that returns the current hour. Then we go on to the current minute, 32, which is correct, current second, which is 41, and my date.date, so you can return the date. Now this will return the date set to midnight, 00:00:00. Right, 00:00:00. So it's midnight on the current date. So at midnight tonight, it will go over to 23, 10, 2016, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. That just gives you a 24-hour window to play with. Excuse me. My date.time, the day. So number of days into the current month that we're in. So that should say 22, which it is. So it's just a way of bringing out the days of the month. Month, number of months into the current year, so we should get 10, which is correct. And the current year should just say 2016, which is correct. And the ticks. Now, this is a bit of a strange one. It will give you a nice long number, as you can see. And now, a number of ticks that represents the current date and time. Now, I'm going to bring up the MSDN page, which will give you a bit of indication of what it is. I don't really use this one. I'm sure people do, but if you want to know more about it, then I would advise that you go to MSDN and have a read up on that one. It will tell you how you can set the current date or set your own current date, which we'll go through in our own tutorials, and then get the current ticks, and it gives you down here the elapsed time from the beginning of the century to Friday, December 14th, 2007. If we quickly look up here, it says century begin, so they've set it to 2001. So that's how many nanoseconds have passed since from that date to this date here. So hopefully that makes a bit more sense, but we're not going to go into that at the moment, because really and truly, when you're starting out, I don't think you're going to need it, so we'll skip that. So close this down for a second and we'll bring the code up. So here it is in the IDE. It's exactly as you see on your screen, and we'll go into the code view. Now it's pretty bland. I mean, there's other ways we could have done this, but just say repeating all the declarations here. However, as we get started, I thought we'd type it out, copy and paste it, to be fair. In here, so it didn't take too long to do, but as you can see, they are all pretty much the same. We just append the details of whichever one we want, so day of the week, day of the year, hour, minute, second, date, day, month, year, and ticks, and so on. Now, if you've been trying to figure this out, playing around with dates and times, and you're getting errors, a couple of things I noticed when I first started was, if you do something like this, date and time, which is what you possibly expect to do, you will get the error. And it will tell you cannot implicitly convert type system date time to a string. So what it's telling you is it wants you to tell it what to do, so to speak, which is why we have to append the toString method on certain ones. So just type in toString. The next issue you might come across, which I did, was you type in toString and you think you're done. However, we get another error. Cannot convert method group toString to non-delegate type string. Did you intend to invoke the method? So what that means is we've just made a bit of a typo, really. When you call a help method on anything, you need to put around the parentheses like that. Okay, so that clears the error up. Now on some of them, as you see, ToShortDateString, we don't need to call a toString. It can work out and do it itself. However, there are a couple of others on the day of the week, the day of the year, and so on and so forth. They've all got a toString help method appended to them. Okay, so that pretty much covers what we're up to on here. In the next lesson, we'll get onto the methods of the date and time object, and I'll hopefully see you then. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.